Hey everybody! In today's video, I'm going to show you a really fun way to use foil that does not require any kind of foiling die or foiling machine. It's very fun. And what else is really fun is this adorable stencil with like folk art squirrels. I'm not kidding. Wait until you see the squirrels. So I have my grip mat set up in my Misty and I've stuck the stencil down to it. And I am using some bright green ink to start with. I love the folk art that is red, white, and blue, and I do that very, very often. But since this is going to be a Christmas card, I'm doing my favorite Christmas combo, which is pink and green. Because I don't do red and green, as you know. It's not my thing. So I am using Ultra Pink and Aegean and Green Apple ink for this. So now you can see the squirrels. Oh my gosh, two little squirrels, so cute. See these little feet and the antlers? That is the easiest way to line these up. So you line up the little fox feet and the deer legs with the little vine design and the antlers, and it makes it super easy. So this is a very easy layering stencil. So now I'm using Aegean, and I am doing the second layer with Aegean ink, and this is a combination of layering some designs on top of the first layer and also some purely Aegean lines in the background. But what's fun about this stencil is you're going to get blending colors. So these colors that are layered on top of other colors are going to give you tertiary colors, which is a whole fun way to use your ink pads together. So think of all the different color combos that you could do. This is my favorite kind of layering stencil because, like I teach you in watercolor, if the color that you're using purely by itself, so the Aegean color in the background, is also present elsewhere in the design, the overall look is very harmonious. So I'm seeing the pure Aegean color on the white cardstock, but it's also mixing with the green apple to form a very pleasing and harmonious layering color. So it's just an easy principle of design that you can use in any medium. Look how cute that is. So when I pull that off, we are ready to go to the last layer, which is mostly florals and berries. So you'll be able to line the flower centers. For example, look at that fox down at the bottom, up with the open space that forms the flowers. And there's a little flower on the squirrel butt that you can also see on both squirrel butts. And that makes it super easy because you're just centering that flower center in the middle of the open space. And then the little berries will fit together with the leaves that are in the background. So cute. Same principle, you're going to have the pure color in the background on white cardstock. So you're going to be able to see that ultra pink. But you're also going to get the ultra pink blending with both of the greens because it's going over areas of both Aegean, for example, the flower centers, and little areas on the green apple portion of the animals, little round spots. So this is just, it's going to make whatever combo you pick really magical, really seamless, very pleasing to the eye. So I will cover this up. Ultra pink is one of my favorite colors. I'm not being paid by Ultra Pink to say this. I just love it. It's just a very fun kind of 80s color. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is spectacular all by itself before I even get to the point of this video, which is my precision glue press. So I have filled, this is my normal Nuvo glue that I use with the press, the one that came with it. I love that glue. But I've filled the extra bottle that you get with two-way glue, which is a glue that is designed to be tacky even when it's dry, which is why you don't want to use this glue for general gluing because it will always be sticky. So you might get it all over your hands and be annoyed. That's why, because it's designed for what I'm going to do today and other things, but it's basically Post-it note glue. So this is mono two-way glue. And what I'm doing is using this incredible fine tip on this bottle to squeeze out dimensional round dots in my flower centers all over this design. And that is going to create a little dot that is tacky forever, because that's the way this glue works. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with it. So now if you're not using the glue and it's not resting in the press like I'm about to show you with my normal glue, if it's not sitting in the stand on that little pillow, then you need to cap it. If it's in the stand on the pillow, you never need to cap it. So now I've let this dry. You want this to dry completely. It needs to be completely clear. This is very easy to get impatient, but look at those perfect little dots of glue. You can actually see that I didn't wait until all of these were totally clear. So you're going to see what happens in a minute. You need to exercise patience here. Wait until they're dry, because the cool thing about this technique is they're not just going to be foiled, they're going to be dimensional. So I'm just taking a sheet of foil and laying it on top of the little tacky glue dots on here. And then I'm just kind of smoothing it out with my little scraper, pressing around to make sure it's sticking, lifting up to do a little test, which you will definitely want to do, especially if you're like me and you weren't patient enough to wait until it was totally dry. These are thicker little glue dots, and so they might not be dry right away. But look, you can see that one already worked. It's already shiny and gold. But this one, it's not ready yet. So you got to put that down. You got to put on a true crime podcast, and you got to come back to it. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to let that sit there and then do what I should have done the first time, which is wait. Then when you've waited long enough, it will pull right off. You can see all the little dots of foil that it pulled out there. And now you have these amazing raised, shiny little dots of foil. You don't need a laminator for this. Think of all the intricate designs that you can use this precision glue with. So head over to my blog for more information, and thanks so much for watching.